Good morning, my wonderful friends. Magik with you on a beautiful day in Asha. I want to talk about one magic word. One magic word that ends all suffering, that will bring wealth, true wealth, protection, provision, God life, good life. One magic word that works every time. You know, I think of what the greatest miracle worker ever said, that if you ask anything in my name, I will do it. Jesus can't lie, my friends, but I want you to hear this. Sometimes the people that need to hear me shut me off. You need to hear this. Have you ever prayed in Jesus' name and not got what you were asking for? Jesus can't lie, my friends, so you might be asking wrong, and that's what I want to show you. You can't ask with a spoken word. This word is so holy, it cannot be spoken outside of the temple. You are the temple. My friends, we speak this name from inside the temple, and every time you speak this name from inside the temple, your prayer is answered every single time. And we've seen it here. I just talked about yesterday, right? And it becomes where it can't be coincidence when it happens every single time. Yesterday, I wanted to have a check from our book sales to give to charity, and it showed up in the mailbox that day, and I knew it was gonna because I wanted it. My friends, we've seen every kind of disease healed. We've seen depression, OCD. We've seen financial miracles. Everything you can imagine here at the Order of the Magi, we've seen. And when you pray from that word, and the beautiful thing is, my friends, the magic word is the word, the original word, the word that was with God in the beginning and was God, that formed the true form and matter, the real life, the good life, the God life, that's divine life, divine health, peace, joy, power, freedom, good, bliss, perfect perfection. You know, Jesus said, be perfect as your Father in heaven is perfect. Again, he wouldn't tell you to do something you can't do. My friends, well, what is perfect? You know, a lot of people think it is don't drink, don't smoke, don't grow your hair too long, cut it too short, don't, just do's and don'ts. My friend, it's not that at all. It's love, the frequency of love. If everything you do is in love and purity, and this word we're talking about is pure, and you're going to get this, my friends. You know, in Zoroastrianism, they taught their children archery. And I know many of you heard this, but listen, hear it with your heart of hearts. The bow that they pull back the arrow with, the bow, it's the pure word. My friends, and the arrow is our soul. And the target is the pure spirit. And I want you to think of whatever you call your God right now. I want you to think of God as the highest principle of good, pure spirit, above any names. My friends, because when you put a name to something, even your God, it goes through filters and stories you've heard and things you were told from other people. A lot of people in the world of religions, their God can get angry. Their God can hate. Their God wars, kills men, women, and children, gives the hot young virgins to the soldiers, my friends. And so they have a mixed idea. Many of the world religions, their God sends good and evil. He heals and makes sick. He's at peace and war. And so they have this confused idea, this mixed idea of a God. It's not pure, the highest. My friends, in your heart of hearts, there's a divine spark. A light that's pure. Do you know why? Because you come from that pure word, that pure spirit, that pure mind that's all good, has no low frequencies, no attributes of the evil spirit. And you are that. And you shall return to that. You cannot be separated from that. You can get lost in the carnal mind and thoughts and the lie and illusion, but you can never be separated from it, my friends, and you will come back to it. Pure word. Pure word, pure spirit. My friends, Jesus, Asha, the Holy Om. Some people call it the Tao, some people call it Ma'at, but it's perfect order and harmony. My friends, it's the word, the pure word that's good. And we speak that inside of the temple. My friends, you know, yesterday on my hike, I was out in the mountains and there's no other sounds. And what you call that holy Om, that Asha, that order and harmony, the word that holds form and matter together, I could hear it so strong that I actually was looking around like, where's that noise coming from? Then I recognized it. And I just bathed in it, my friends, in tears coming down my face, the purity, the love, the bliss, the protection. There's a hug from God. You know, I've experienced it when I'm in deep, deep meditation where your whole body, have you ever had it, is vibrating with it? Your whole head, everything that you are, and you're wondering, is this good for my physical body? But it feels so good, my friends. And it's that word. Pure word, my friends. We need to aim our soul, our spirit above the gods and goddesses, the devils, above stories and ideas, above good and evil. My friends, to the highest, to the pure, that's just perfect perfection and bliss. And that's why our soul is always craving for it. You know, Jesus said, no one comes to the Father but through me. He said, I am the Word. My friends, that's what Asha is, the word, pure word. That's our bow, and it shoots us to our target, which has to be the highest God. If you aim towards the gods and the goddesses and the stories, that's what you're going to hit, my friends. The mixed gods. Right? And so for some people, that's enough. Right? You can get wealth from the gods. Look at the gods from the different world religions, right? Go in, kill the men, women, and children, and take their stuff. Keep the young virgins for your sex slaves. And it gave some people all they wanted. But for many of us, that's not enough. Because you find you don't get to really enjoy it. How do you enjoy the wealth and the food you're eating after you just slaved their women and children? And instinctively inside of you, you know it was wrong, and now you're in residence for it to happen to you. Other people come in. Now you're trying to protect what you've got because other people are going to come in and try to kill your men, women, and children and take your spoils. My friends, you can have big houses and nice things and not be able to enjoy it. No peace and lost in shame and guilt and darkness. You're thinking, why God, I've got everything I wanted. Why am I not happy and joyful? It's not pure. My friends, you got to go above the gods and the devils and the good and the evil to the perfect creator's perfect idea, the original word. My friend, I want to show you through our religion, and whatever religion you are, you probably have a name that you can understand this with. But we're talking about getting into the kingdom of good, of God, Asha, heaven on earth. And it's through the pure word, to the pure spirit. And it starts in Vohumenyo. We call that the God mind, the Christ mind. And when you come out of this carnal mind, beast mind, of just survival of the fittest, dog eat dog, grab all you can, my friends, you go to the God mind, the pure word that's inside of you. That spark is in you of divinity because you come from God, you're made of God. We call it the Christ mind. Then you can understand Asha, the highest truth. There's a lot of little t truths, like there's a lot of little g gods, but this is pure truth, the real above all real. And that righteousness, that understanding takes you to Armadi, which is peace, and it's devotion, and it's benevolence. my friends. And a benevolent soul takes you to Chartres Verrier, holy dominion, a good society. You're creating your atmosphere, my friends, with truth and a Christ mind and peace and benevolence and good. My friends, and it gives you dominion over your atmosphere. Then it takes you to Harvatat, which is it's healing, it's well-being, it's perfection. My friends, and then that perfection takes you to Emeritat, eternal bliss, immortality, where you realize that you come from the pure spirit. There's no separation. That's who you truly are. You're not the lie and illusion. You're not the gods and goddesses and devils and stories that are mixed. You're something higher than that. And you've always known it since you were a child. And you heard about those gods and those stories and it rubbed you the wrong way. My friends, you realize I come from the Word, the original Word, the pure Spirit. And you hold that word, that order, that harmony, that idea, that belief, that message, and it brings joy. And my friends, when you're in resonance for that, now you're holding that word, right? Jesus said, verily, verily, I say unto you, he who holds my word has God life. Asha. We be it. That's how you accept the word. You be it. You receive it. You lay down the lie and illusion and stories, and you let pure spirit above the gods and devils and good and evil and stories and books and teachings of men. You go above that to the highest spirit. If you aim for the highest spirit, my friends, you will get to the highest spirit. If you aim for the gods, you'll get to the gods. If you don't like where your life is right now, aim higher. Pure spirit. Take that pure word into you. Hold it and be it. My friends, now you're in resonance for it. It's all can be. When you are divine life, death cannot enter. When you're divine health, sickness and disease dies when it touches you. When you're light, the darkness cannot enter. When you're love, there's no hate, fear, or greed. The highest pure word. My friends, and the beautiful thing is it's in you. That light, that spirit, that word is in you. Be that, my friends, and it's that word brings true wealth, brings Asha, heaven on earth, and it starts with you. Heaven in you, heaven in your family, heaven in your home, protection, provision, life, light, good, peace, joy, dominion. My friends, and as we as a community hold that, we change our cities and our nations and the world and the universe. Pure word is the magic word. Pure spirit. One of our wonderful friends in the comments said it so perfect. You know our saying, good words, or good thoughts, good words, good deeds. He said pure thoughts, pure words, pure deeds. Oh, I don't think I've heard anything more beautiful. I love you guys. Asha that's our reason to believe. That's what we hold on to. Asha is, what else could a perfect creator make but a perfect world with his perfect word, his idea, his spirit? Accept that spirit of truth, that word into you. That's truly accepting Jesus, the Christ. Let that light be in you and be you. Be love today. Be peace. Create your atmosphere in your world with the original word. And watch the momentum grow as you create more and more magic and miracles and God good life. I love you guys. Do me a favor. If you haven't already, get Asha by Winston Head. Available at Amazon. We give all the money to charity. And this month, we already sent off last month's check to baby Jace. You know, I want to send money to St. Jude. That's just something on my heart. So we need to move some books this month, guys. Help me do that. One, are we getting this message of the Magi to the world that changes hearts and minds, takes them back to the pure word? It's going to take the pure word to see the pure world. for all of us, my friends, and then all the money goes to do good things. I love you. You're a blessing to me. Can I ask one more thing? Leave a review there. If you haven't done it yet, leave a review on Amazon because it moves us up in that algorithm. We sell more books, get our message out more good with the money for charity. I love you. Be blessed, and we'll see you next time.